The Google Pixel 7 Pro won the best smartphone of 2022 from notable tech reviewers, and I was like, what? This Google Pixel? Really? Don't get me wrong, it's a good smartphone, but in my opinion, the award for the best smartphone of 2022 belongs to the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. I guess people are getting tired of giving Samsung the award every year. Now, where I agree that the Google Pixel 7 Pro does well is in its pricing. You can buy a brand new one for $750, which is around 550,000 naira for the 128GB internal storage option. Now, for the build quality, this smartphone is right up there with other flagship devices. The front and rear are made from glass that is protected with cunning Gorilla Glass Victors. The frame is made from aluminium, so as the camera bump. Now, after using the Google Pixel 7 Pro for about 2 months without a case, I've noticed some scratches. The scratches are only visible when you shine a light on it and tilt it to a certain angle, but it's nothing to be alarmed about. For the IP rating, it's an IP68 water and dust resistant smartphone, so dipping it inside water shouldn't hurt it. If you're the type that must use 2 SIM cards in a smartphone, I have good news and bad news for you. The Google Pixel 7 Pro comes with 1 SIM tray. It's located on the left side of this smartphone. The good news is you can use an eSIM with this smartphone. Another bad news is the Google Pixel 7 Pro doesn't have a slot to expand the storage. This smartphone has 3 microphones, one at the top, one at the bottom, and one on the camera bump. Next to the microphone is the 5G antenna. On the right side is where there's a bit of confusion. The power button is on top of the volume rockers, and boy does it get annoying sometimes. At the bottom, it comes with a USB Type-C port and a speaker. This smartphone has a dual speaker setup and it sounds fantastic. It's easily one of the best sounding speakers in my opinion. Now, the speaker at the bottom is louder than the one at the top. It produces deep and rich sound, and when I compare the sound quality with the iPhone 14 Pro and the S22 Ultra, the Pixel speakers wins it for me. Now, one thing I'm not a fan of is the position of the bottom speakers. This is how I hold my smartphone, and because the Pixel 7 Pro is a big smartphone, I have to support the smartphone with my pinky finger like this, and that's where the speaker is located. Moving to the fingerprint scanner, it works well, it works 99% of the time. Now let's talk about the display. The Google Pixel 7 Pro comes with a curved 6.7-inch AMOLED display with a QHD+ resolution, that's 2K by the way. It's an LTPO display, which means it has a variable refresh rate. The screen refreshes from 200Hz all the way down to 10Hz to conserve battery. It's a bright display, it measures around 1000 nits indoors, and when taken outside and under direct sunlight, it can go as high as 1500 nits, so yeah, it's a bright display. If you're the type that likes vibrant colors, you can go into the display settings to enable adaptive colors. It does make a slight difference, the colors pop a bit, the viewing angles are great on this smartphone, and when you put the Pixel next to the iPhone 14 Pro and the S22 Ultra, the display doesn't disappoint. What's disappointing for me is the screen responsiveness. Using one hand and swiping, sometimes it doesn't complete the swipe action. You would have to swipe longer for it to move over to the next page. And using the same pressure and swipe length on the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, it's responsive. Same with the iPhone 14 Pro Max, but when it comes to the Pixel 7 Pro, it's not that responsive. Now, I don't have a screen protector on it, and to solve this, I have to swipe a little bit longer for it to move. The Pixel 7 Pro has a setting to improve the touch sensitivity, but that didn't work for me. Now, powering the Pixel 7 Pro is the Google Tensor G2 processor. It's a 5nm processor and it's fast, but benchmark applications would say otherwise. It might not have the highest benchmark scores, but when you use the smartphone, you're going to notice that it's fast. Launching applications, playing games, it's a fast smartphone. Now, speaking of games, it played PUBG on HDR graphics and extreme frame rate. The gameplay on this smartphone is good. The smartphone didn't throttle when I played this game, but it did get hot. Now, moving on to Call of Duty, it ran the game at very high graphics and maximum frame rate. I played this game for about 20 minutes, and yes, again, the smartphone got hot. Genshin Impact, a 19GB game. Oh my god, what is going on? It played the game at the highest graphic settings, but the frame rate dropped when the smartphone got really hot. Speaking of frame rates, the Google Pixel 7 Pro does have an inbuilt frame rate counter. You can access it when you open the game dashboard settings. In the settings, it has a shortcut to take a screenshot to record your gameplay. You can see the frame rate, you can activate Do Not Disturb, and also you can optimize the game. You can also see your achievements and leaderboard. Now, this one is crazy. You can stream your gameplay live on YouTube. Now, as a gaming device, the Google Pixel 7 Pro does get hot. I mean, all smartphones get hot, but this one can iron your shirts. Now, what worried me a bit is for small tasks like watching YouTube, the Google Pixel 7 Pro warms up as well. And it's not like I have heavy apps running in the background. For multitasking, the Google Pixel 7 Pro comes with either 8GB of RAM or 12GB of RAM. Mine is the 12GB RAM version, and multitasking is fine on this smartphone. And speaking of multitasking, the Pixel has made the recent app page more functional. You can now take a screenshot, you can select a text, highlight text that normally you wouldn't be able to. You can copy the text, share and search. You can also now copy, share and save images. You can copy and share links on the browser. No other Android smartphone in the market has this feature. Now, the Google Pixel 7 Pro has some exclusive features that are only available on Pixel smartphones, like the screen calling feature that allows you to answer calls and find out who is calling you before you answer the call. Now, I couldn't test this feature because it's not available in my region. It also comes with a built-in VPN by Google. Again, it's not available in my country. What's available is the Detect Songs feature, which can recognize songs that are playing near you and keep a history of them. The Photo app is another area where the Pixel shines. You can remove people and objects from a picture. The Pixel has a Recorder app that records audio and also transcribes the speech. If you're a student, I imagine this is super useful to you, and it doesn't need an internet connection for it to work. Now, moving to the cameras, for the front-facing camera, the Google Pixel 7 Pro comes with a 10.8 megapixel camera. Moving outdoors, the 10.8 megapixel camera takes amazing pictures. I like how it shows my skin tone, and comparing it to the pictures captured by the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, I would pick the Google Pixel 7 Pro. Now, in this picture, I compared the Pixel 7 Pro with the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and my goodness, the iPhone 14 Pro Max just killed that picture. The Google Pixel 7 Pro looks better in my opinion. Now, as you can see, the front-facing camera of the Google Pixel 7 Pro does a fantastic job. It handles dynamic range better, it shows more details, and the skin tone is on point. Alright, 10.8 megapixel camera versus 40 megapixel camera. MKBHD said megapixel numbers don't matter, or do they? Anyways, the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra is the camera that has the 40 megapixel front-facing camera, while the Google Pixel 7 Pro has a 10.8 megapixel front-facing camera. That's my dog biting me. Oh my god. Kai, Brownie, stop that. Stop that. Anyways, which one do you guys prefer? Which one looks better? Let me know in the comment section below. Which one is handling dynamic range better? Let's try and look for the sun over there. Ouch! Stop it! So, let me know which one looks better. Let me know which one you would pick. Let me know the one that sounds better, the one that has the better audio quality in the comment section below. By the way, both smartphones are shooting in 4K 30 FPS. Now, moving to the rear camera, the Google Pixel 7 Pro comes with a 50 megapixel main camera, 48 megapixel telephoto camera, and a 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera. Looking at these pictures of my puppy, I prefer the pictures captured by the Google Pixel 7 Pro. The colors of the main and ultra-wide camera match, which is good, and the telephoto camera actually takes good pictures with details. Alright guys, so we're using the main camera of both smartphones. Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra has a 108 megapixel main camera, while the Google Pixel 7 Pro has a 50 megapixel main camera. Which one has the better video quality? Let me know in the comment section below. I will switch to the ultra wide camera of both smartphones. Which one has the better video quality? And now, which one has the better dynamic range? I'll switch back to the main camera of both smartphones. Now for the battery, the Pixel 7 Pro comes with a 5000 mAh battery, and from my usage, it did okay. And one thing that really impressed me is the standby time on the Pixel 7 Pro. After using the Google Pixel 7 Pro for about 3 months now, what do I think about it? Well, it's a good smartphone, but not the best smartphone of 2022. The screen isn't that responsive for me, it hits up when you're playing games and also when you're watching YouTube, which shouldn't be. And for capturing videos, the Pixel 7 Pro is not on par with the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra and the iPhone 14 Pro Max. For the positives, the design is great, the display is good, the OS is stock Android and everybody loves stock Android, and it does come with some Pixel exclusive features that makes it stand out from other Android smartphones. The cameras take fantastic pictures, the battery life is good, and the price is great. So that's my experience using the Google Pixel 7 Pro. If you found this video to be useful, hit the like button and subscribe for more content from me. Thank you for watching and I will see you guys very soon. Valor Reviews, signing out.